When you look back on these Olympics down the road, what will you remember most?
I think about how happy I was to be there, to be racing for my grandfather. I couldn't have enjoyed it any more than I did, and I'll always remember that.
When you're on the medal stand, the emotions coming out of you, where did that come from?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I had finished crying. I cried so much in the finish area after the race that I thought I was, tapped out. But, as soon as they called my name, I lost it again. Waterworks. I don't know. I guess I'm getting a little more emotional in my old age. But I was overwhelmed, I knew that was probably my last time getting up on the podium at the Olympics, and there was just an overwhelming feeling of gratitude and happiness.
You mentioned your grandfather. You told me a month or so ago that you wanted to come here and leave his ashes here. Can you tell me about the moment you did that?
Yeah, I mean, it was an emotional thing for me. I know that he would have wanted to have a piece of him in Korea where he spent so much time, but I wanted to do it before I raced so that I knew he was there with me. But I've never left ashes somewhere, so it was a weird feeling, leaving part of my grandfather up there.
What runs through you as you're doing that?
I just told him that I wished that he could be here, and I knew he was looking out for me.
You have dealt with a lot of criticism online.
That's putting it nicely.
Putting it nicely. I'm curious how you deal with that. How did you deal with that while you were here?
I really tried not to read anything on social media. I've almost become numb to it. There's just so much hate that I can't ever take any of it seriously. It's crazy.
Is it hard to get to that point?
Yeah, of course it's hard. The first time you read, I hope you ski off a cliff and die. That's a little aggressive. And, it's like, wow, people dislike me that much that they hope that I die. How does that makes me feel so terrible. And it was definitely hard to process. But the more hate I got, the more I realized that it doesn't matter. People are going to say mean things about you all the time, but they're sitting behind a computer, and they're not people that you care about.
What sort of a message would you want to send to people who were celebrating that you didn't win gold?
I don't know. I feel sorry for them, that they could be so hateful that they wish failure on a fellow American. I mean, we're the melting pot. We have so many different beliefs and religions and cultures, and we all come together under one flag. And just because someone has a difference of opinion doesn't mean you should wish that they fail or die or just wish hate on them. That's not what our country's about at all. So, I don't know, I feel sorry for them. I would like to give them a hug.
Will this be your last Olympics?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
What would it take for you to compete in 4 years?
A new knee. If you can do that, can you give me that, Wayne?
I can do my best.
Can you give me a new knee? Because then I'll be here.